Okay, that was weird. Not sure what the deal was with that or why OBS literally just closed itself, but that was funny. Puzzle Plank Galaxy. I'm guessing that's from a Mario game. Yes, from Super Mario Galaxy 2. But yes. So in the middle of what happened there, I guess I was saying it. So we'll see if anybody gets to see what I was saying. It was either going to be this or it was going to be an indie RPG called Omori. And I decided I was. Oh, I thought the music was instrumental of Desu Desu Desu. It is technically. But yeah, I was either going to stream this or Omori, which I don't know if Troy would have thought was any better. Honestly, I have no idea what his feelings on Omori are, but I never actually finished it. I only played it to a certain point, then I stopped because it's kind of it's a general RPG that's got horror tones, which I will be streaming at some point, probably like next week. I'm going to try to go back and forth between these three games, because with Xenoblade, I'm not planning to make its video for a while, so I don't need to rush through it or anything. And I figure I'll throw a couple more things into the rotation now, and... You know. Oh, okay. I'm happy you picked Higurashi then. Well, Omori's cool too. Like, it's a really neat little game. I just didn't finish it. But needless to say, we will not be listening to the fucking Puzzle Plank Galaxy theme the whole time. So let me start getting this set up, and then I'll remove the Puzzle Plank Galaxy theme. I finished one ending of Omori. It's very good if you get past the combat. Oh, okay, so you did actually finish it then. I guess I was wrong about it. I thought you'd stopped and never went back. Alright, I think I'll just go with that resolution because it's not going to make any difference. So, I'll remove the Among Us GIF. Real quick. And let's put... Higurashi up, and then you get to see me doing this, fitting it to screen. Let's see. I watched Nitro Red's review of Omori and watched the spoilers, but without spoiling too much, it's one of those I know I'd have very mixed feelings about. Well, I'm gonna play it at some point, but I don't know. Maybe it's better when you're not just watching a video. To be fair, Higurashi when they stretch, well, it's stretched now, baby. So yeah, let me turn the music up in this, or I guess more accurately, the sound effect. So I have never played the visual novel for this. I only have, well, I played a little bit, probably the first hour, and then never played any more. And I've always wanted to go back and at least try to get through chapter 1, because why not? But I figured, hey, streams are a good excuse. I'm lazy. Why don't we just play it that way? So I'm sure it'll be very exciting to watch a visual novel, but for Jispy, since you've been watching the anime, I should note, so this is literally just what the first 4 episodes of Higurashi are based off of. This is a whole ass visual novel. They cut out a lot of stuff for the anime, from what I'm aware. So we'll see how that goes. And I guess we'll just see. Let's see, is there anything else in the settings I gotta do real quick? These are ever so slightly off, but let's see, can I get this exact? Yes, I can. Honestly, I have trouble playing VN solo, so this is probably the best way for me to experience it. Oh yeah, that's great. You'll especially get to hear my my wonderful voice acting. I'm sure it'll be really good. Wait, so the VN doesn't do the time warp again? It does. It's just that this is chapter 1. There are, I think, 7 chapters to the game or something. So, this is just chapter 1, and I'm only guaranteeing that I'll stream chapter 1. Anything after that it's kind of I'll have to see how I feel about it. But we'll see how this goes. I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but maybe change the character sprites. Let's see. Character sprites. I think it's on updated. I don't really want original. So I think I'm gonna keep it because the originals look really bad. They look really bad. So I guess we'll just get started, and this will be a real. Why? What's wrong with the original? See, you seen what Chris Chan's art looked like? If you've ever seen what it looked like, or my art, if you've seen that, it's like the whole game is drawn like that. So, needless to say, no, we're not doing that. They aren't great, just like Troy said. You know, which you got. I'm hovering my mouse over it. I guess it doesn't matter if you guys can see my mouse cursor. Like, you guys can't see when it goes off screen, but, like, I don't know if it matters much. You know, so we'll just get started with this. And we'll see how Higurashi goes. I don't know the controls. Let's see. Welcome to the world of Higurashi When They Cry. The Oni Kakushi arc will be the opening inviting you into this world. Don't play tough. Please just enjoy life in Hinamizawa to the fullest. The difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you'll enjoy the reward. What kind of difficulty are we talking? Yeah. Do you guys not want the cursor? Let's see. I don't know how to change that off the top of my head, actually. I don't know if it matters much. Oh, okay. I see. I like seeing the cursor. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's. Bro, what the what the frick kind of sound effect was that? Okay. Please do not lament. I will forgive you, even if the world will not forgive you. Please do not lament. I will I will forgive you, even if you will not forgive the world. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? Frederica Birkenstall. That's a thingy from the other visual novel, and I only am aware of that because I watched the anime. This is a work of fiction, guys, by the way. Just know it's not real. So, these are some great sound effects. So I don't know if I'm just finding the right ones, but none of the sprites I found on Google Images look bad. You'll find out. If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I don't know. I trusted her. I don't know who this is. No, I still trust her. This might be Keiichi, but even in this moment, I trust her. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice. And those tears are making something I didn't get to read. That mechanical, repetitious sound finally stifled, and everything fell silent. Only the cry of cicadas remained annoyingly loud. And yet, I felt as if I could hear her voice. I might have this on auto, but that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. Is it like a bowl of onions out or what? She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there was none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why? This pain, my eyes getting moist. Why was this happening? I still wanted to believe. I hadn't been split apart. Again, I don't know the context. That's enough, right? So, inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough. And countless times I'd wavered over whether I should throw the battered thing away. Except I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Keiichi or whoever this is, I need to read the chat. Even knowing that, I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it all right to just take the easy way out? What specific way is that? I need context. Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her, like flowers by a grave. Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm, just lift it up. And with every swing, forget a little more. You know, I have an idea for something, but I'm just waiting. That kindness made me happy. I have an idea, but I can't do it until it stops. That adorable smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. Okay, thank you. I love how demure you are. I'm really, really glad that you told me this. I appreciate the compliments, because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. I have no fucking idea of the context. So I'm still fucking lost, and I'm waiting for it to let me do something. So fucking. I want to read the chat, please. Perhaps I really did love you. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not sure you should have, but I'm not sure about these sound effects that you're playing near me. I hope it's not implying that you're gonna hurt me. That'd be unfortunate. Oh, I got an achievement, guys. Okay, there we go. It did stop, so I can read the chat for a second. But I thought all anime were real by default. I doubt it. Mulder, I want to believe. Yo. Oh. What's going on, geek? Hey, you remember when we played Katawa Shoujo? You remember that? So what if I just did that, but like with a horror visual novel? Also, hey Troy, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I had a question for you. Say something if you're still in the chat, because I think it'd be interesting. Something. I appreciate it. Hey, I have a question. So you know how we used to stream together, right? And we used to do Katawa Shoujo. Would you want to maybe do this alongside me, even though we're on OBS? Like, I could just call you in Discord and we could fucking both do the audio, or would that be too weird? Good times. There were some kind of time. We'll see how this is received, but I'm gonna wait and see what Troy says to that. If not, I'll just read it on my own, and that's fine. You want a Discord call? Hell yeah, but I'm gonna get dinner real soon. Oh, that's fine. You know what we'll do is like when you're eating dinner, I'll just read on my own. So give me a sec. I'm gonna get a Discord going, and we'll bring Troy in on the mix. If anybody else wants to join the Discord thing to read Higurashi, you can. I'm not sure who's gonna want to, and also you might need to download Higurashi, since I didn't even realize we could do this until then. But you guys played Katawa Shoujo? Give me 5 minutes to check my cats. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so if Geek, if you want to join in on this too or whatever, you know, we can do the voice acting if you want, but I'm not sure if you're doing it though. You gotta voice act too. You know, you can't avoid it, so I'll have to give you a character. But I'm not sure you're gonna want to join in. Yeah, they did funny shit. It was great. Let me get. You know, maybe I could go into the voice channels. And I should still have desktop mode, I think, opened up. So we'll find out. We can talk on the server's voice channel. That is indeed true. I am already in it. Did the stream? Oh, well, that was from earlier, so we're good. Hello, Troy. What's going on? Let me, I'm gonna have to change the volume on Higurashi because your audio is a little quieter. Let's go to menu.
You're in?
Yeah, I can just turn the...
Yeah, I sure am on the stream.
Yeah, let's see if there's a way to use your volume. It doesn't look like it's gonna help. So I guess, can people hear Troy when he talks and Troy say something so they can they can judge it?
Something.
There you go. Can you guys hear Troy decently? I might turn up like the desktop audio a little bit. Say it again.
That delay isn't that big, surprisingly.
Oh, really? I have no idea. Let's see. God, I don't know Higurashi or continue a voice, contribute a voice. Random can tell you I'm just as jokey in real life. I mean, like, it's free on Steam, so you don't have to pay for it at all. At least chapter 1. I'd be down. Just need to make a cup of nice hot herbal green tea first. I hear Troy boy. Okay. I heard Troy, but yeah, you were right to increase the volume a bit. Okay. But yeah, what's going on, Troy?
Not much.
That's good to hear. It's been a long time since we actually were able to stream together. I completely forgot this was even an option we could do. Also, I don't know if there's a delay between us, so like I hope it's on the on the actual.
Am I listening to you through the stream but not Discord?
You might be. Here, let me see, because it doesn't look like I'm lighting up. So let me input device. That explains why.
That I was only hearing your voice once.
Yeah, that explains why, because it was on my freaking... It was setting my mic as my game capture card. That was weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Anyways,
also,
hey, Troy.
Listen to the stream now.
Oh, you can't...
Yeah,
well, I mean...
Fine, that's fine.
It is what it is, you know. It isn't. I don't think it should be that big of a
It'd
deal.
be weird to hear myself twice, anyways. But also, I don't know how much delay I'm going to have, and the stream is what I'm watching here, so.
Yeah, well, it happens, and hey, you know, as long as it works, it works. We're gonna have to assign characters. So I'm gonna. Yeah, what do you mean, unfortunately? Troy, you did great voice acting when you did Kenji kind of with
I
Shoujo.
fucking hate my voice acting so much, man. I can't stand it at all. I have, like, no range.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty bad, too. Have you been hearing the Xenoblade streams? I've just finally started to actually give the character some kind of tone of voice instead of it just being me. So it's like, I got, you know, it doesn't... The funny thing is, like, Adam is like, way better at it. I have no idea how the fuck he got that good at it.
Kenji was peak? Yeah, he was. I suppose.
He was indeed.
My only other voice.
They were fucking great. So are the original sprites the ones where everyone had really round cheeks, big bubble bobble eyes, and round hands? Yes, that was the one. So, Troy, we could do the arrangement we did last time where you're the guy characters and or the main character and I'm all the girls, or we could split it somehow. We also have to have Geek on this, because if he's going to be doing it, then we got to have something for him too.
Please do recall that there are, like, 2 male characters in the entire series.
I mean, that's true, but also literally, like, the whole idea is it's like, okay, well, actually, no, there's way fucking more than that, because you got Keiichi, you got the camera guy, you got Oishi, you got the fucking detective guy, you got...
This is first person, there's no camera guy talking.
Well, no, like, camera guy is in the guy who took pictures. He was...
Oh, the fucking photographer, yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name on the top of my head, but, like, he was a thing, and so we gotta figure out, are we gonna do, like...
I suppose in the end, Keiichi's going to be talking, like, literally the entire time, because he's the first person focus, so...
That's true. We could split it between, like, dialogue and inner voice, if you wanted, and then, like, what we could do is we could each voice, 1 or 2 of the girl characters, and then we'll just pick as we get the other characters. I want to play Batman. You can't play Batman, because he's not in this. But yeah, I think we could do that, and that way it's at least distributed a little better, because, like, it's gonna be kind of ridiculous if you have to voice all of Keiichi's lines.
I mean, I'd be fine with it if it meant I didn't have to voice anyone else.
What, you don't want to voice the girl characters?
Usually I'd rather not, I suppose.
Okay, well, if you want to do that, that's fine. What we can do for this intro segment, we'll split it off just because for like the first 10 minutes of this, it's just gonna be
He's
you
going
talking.
to be talking for a while.
Yeah, so me and
I
you can
remember
split.
this.
We'll split lines every like whatever so and so minutes we'll read.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm going to be fucking eating food, so.
Well, I guess that's true.
It's probably gonna be you for the intro section.
I guess that's true. I'm just saying, okay, we could do that if you want. That's fine. You know, but so I guess because Geek's not here, I don't know if he's gonna get to pick any characters, so I might have to assign them. The question is, who the fuck would I want to voice? Shoot. Fuck, that's hard because these I don't want to. I feel like I have to assign one of the younger and one of the older ones to each of us, so I'll do that. So the question is, should I get Mion or Rena? And then should I get fucking Sadako or Rika? Rika's harder. Well, I guess Sadako. Who the fuck would be? Man, it's been a while.
You don't want to do the Nipa? I don't even know if she does that in
I think she does, and I kind of don't want to say that, so I think I want to assign it to Geek. You know, even if that means I'm going to do Sadako's fucking weird-ass laugh.
I mean, if you want me to do the Nipa, I can, I suppose.
I guess, but, like, we got Geek here.
If you want to assign me to Rika. Also, hello, Geek.
Yeah, what's going on, Geek?
I'm cool with doing whatever, honestly.
Oh, okay, well, that's good. Then you're going to be Rika. And,
what do you mean?
And let's see, I'll give you, okay.
Like,
Fuck.
Rika was literally the only female character that I was willing to do.
Well, okay, if you want to do Rika, that's fine. Okay, okay. If you want to do Rika,
Oh my gosh,
fine.
I'm getting confused listening to the stream and this right now.
Well, then
Yeah,
just
you
turn
might
it
wanna
down.
just
I have
listen
I have
to
the stream
us.
on like 6%.
Yeah, good
Okay.
idea.
Okay, so
Anyways, you two can talk about that. I'm gonna go get dinner. It's lasagna.
okay, have
good.
fun. Hello, geek.
Okay.
I'm sorry that you you got roped into this.
It's fine. It's not like I'm really doing much anyways.
Well, that's glad to hear. Are you ready to voice some anime girls? Oh, let's see. This is gonna be weird because it'll be like you guys are putting on a performance just for me. Well, there's somebody else in the chat now. We got censored child 262. Higurashi is dope. Hope you enjoy it if you haven't gone through it before. I've never gone through anything but the anime. So you're gonna find out, and I'm getting some voice actors in, so it's not just me. I have no idea if this is gonna be good, but we're trying to assign roles. So we've been somebody's been apologizing for a while now. So they have been apologizing for a while. I've seen the anime, but the VN will be new to me. Censored child. Oh, I'm just saying that because I don't want to say the word out loud. But yeah, so geek. Since I guess Troy wants to be Rika, I'm gonna hand you. Let's see. I want to get something fitting of your personality. Well, actually, that's hard because all the anime characters are fucking very excitable. No offense.
Well, hey, I can easily put on excitable.
Oh, okay.
Well, I say easily, but it's kind of hard, but you know.
Okay, I think I'll give you Rena. And then I think we'll get, for right now, if you want, me and you can change between, because me and you are going to have to jump between Keiichi's, the main character's voice, at the beginning here. So, we'll get used to talking with the text, and then after we'll assign characters. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds like that'll work.
Alright, sweet. Can you see the thing on stream, by the way, or do you have, like, the game downloaded, or how are we doing this?
I'm trying to boot up the game right now.
Okay, let's wait another couple minutes then. For Geek.
Damn, it loads up in a very tiny window.
Yeah, someone doesn't like demonic turns. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Fair enough. Vienna is so much deeper. It really is. It's that's kind of why I've wanted to play it. How are you all voice chatting? We're doing it on Discord. If you wanted to join in, you could, but you gotta remember you gotta voice act characters, and so it's not as easy. But also you need to download the game to do it, because it'd be harder to do it otherwise. Troy already has it, and Geek is downloading it currently. So yeah, how you holding up today, Geek? How's your day been?
Hot. It was a very hot day.
Yeah, I feel it. I live in Arizona, so it's fucking hot here all the time during the summer. It's great.
I'm back.
Oh,
It's pretty bad here, yeah.
Yeah. You got your lasagna over there, Garfield?
Yeah, I guess I do.
That's good to hear. You know, I know you hate your Mondays, so I'm hoping this takes the edge off from earlier this week. Let's see.
Hey, by the way, so there was something I thought about.
Yeah.
This game already has voice acting, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like it's Japanese.
It's in Japanese, sure, but
so we got a
the
voice
thing
act.
is, if we're gonna do our own voice acting, you might as well just turn that down. Or off
Okay, I can
in
turn
the
it down then.
settings.
Yeah.
Not log.
It'd just be strange to have them talk and then us talking over them.
That is true. So I'll turn it down a bit, but I'll still keep it.
Oh, never mind.
Would that be sound volume? There's nothing else that implies it, so I'm gonna assume it's this, and
I
we'll
have
find
no
out.
idea. It's really weird that there's no other audio options.
We'll find out.
It goes on for forever.
Yeah, it kind of does. That's it takes like fucking like 3 or 4 minutes. So tell me once you get to this line.
What are we synchronizing this? Do I gotta
Yes.
open mine as well?
Yes,
I
Troy.
actually paid for this. I didn't know it was free now. What the fuck happened?
Chapter 1 is free.
It wasn't when I bought it.
Also, this is a great
Seriously.
Higurashi stream so far. We got 24 and a half minutes in, and we've gotten through the intro. It's going good.
Also, it's not even like installed on my computer.
Well,
Reinstall
if you want,
it.
you can
Quick
read
install.
it.
Yeah, I mean it's only like 200 fucking megabytes. But
This is a long VN with like 5 or 6 total parts, not just this part. So good luck with this. Well, that's why we're doing just this part. I can see Troy Sideways is playing Higurashi. What a coincidence that he's playing that game
Whoa,
right now.
crazy.
Oh wow!
I saw
know?
that show up on screen on the stream too.
Yeah, it's great. You know, to keep people entertained while we're doing this. You know, I'll open up a classic. Let's see. Real quick, because you're just listening to train sounds and listening to me and Troy and Geek ramble. It's very good.
Troy, I can't believe you're playing Higurashi when they cry without letting me know.
Yeah, Troy, how could you do that?
I don't know why I would let you know.
I think this will keep the masses entertained, right?
It makes me want to cut my eyelids out.
Why, Geek? Troll or Geek? How could you say that on Among Us Twerk Thursdays of all holidays?
Look, when you have like a little sibling that just spouts off memes 24/7, you kind of get bored of Among Us. Without even having to play it yourself.
It's Among Us Twerk Thursday, though. I have to subject everyone to it. Even my. It's what I do with my sister. She hates it.
Oh no, I don't have my save data anymore. I gotta restart from the beginning.
Oh, you get to see the monologue too. Let's see. This one.
I actually
PM
finished like
before he
fucking
gets
2
5
days of this game when I played it.
Really? This is. It's clearly, we're gonna get through this very fast, though. Like just as fast as that.
I thought the plan was that we were just gonna read it off the fucking live stream. I didn't think the delay on the stream was that long, so it's.
I mean, if you
feasible
didn't
for
want
sure.
to, we could have done that. It's fine, but like, I just, you know, Geek took the initiative. So
I already own the game. I fucking bought this shit, so I might as well get some playtime out of it.
That's fair. You know, you gotta get your
one
money's
way.
worth.
That's one way of looking at it.
Also,
Okay, I caught up.
Jispy says it's weird hearing someone say, "I can't believe you're playing Higurashi when they cry." Like, would it be to play Higurashi when they're laughing? Well, I mean, that's probably the OVAs, honestly. You know.
That was a bad pun.
Yeah, it was a bad pun, but I can't talk because I fucking love puns.
I love them too, but that one just hurt my very soul.
Well, it happens. I'm sure that a censored child that left the stream pretty much the second I put this up on there. It's a Jispy pun. You'll learn to love them. Will I?
We'll see. That's all I can say. We'll see.
You
We're still
really
waiting.
can't speed this up anymore, can you?
Nope, you just gotta wait. Alright,
Not even, like-
Geek, let's speed run this before Troy gets there. No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm eating
when-
fucking lasagna anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know, I guess that's fair. We might as well read. We might as well start while we're waiting for him to catch up. So, Geek, how do you want to split up this intro dialogue? You want to just do like every couple minutes we split off, or do you want to do every other line just to be fucking completely nonsensical until Troy's ready?
I think
Yeah,
every
let's-
other line is this funnier option for sure.
Yes,
All right.
let's do that way.
All right, well, let's go, baby. Let me make sure the chat's up because I can't see the fucking. Let me read these last couple messages real quick. Also, let me remove the fucking GIF. I probably shouldn't keep that during the whole. No, not the game. The GIF. Oh man.
You should leave it up at like 5% alpha on
Dude,
the
I
screen at all
would.
times.
I would. But see, nope, still here. Love Higurashi, so I'm here for the ride. Well, that's fair. Let's find a way to work the detox brog into this. I would, but I don't know. I think some lines should be read by the Among Us guy. I'd love it. Man, imagine if the Among Us crewmate would join us.
No.
Dude, come on. You're telling me the Among Us crewmate himself, you wouldn't want to see him?
I wouldn't.
I don't get you. But anyways, let's get this started. So let's see. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now.
I wonder what she's apologizing for.
It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it.
It had been a while since I'd last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative.
Which one?
I don't know.
I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. Is it like your long-distance cousin? Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming.
Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads.
The melodious cacophony of the crosswalk. Okay, that's a way to describe it.
Yeah. Even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic.
It's probably Sans Undertale running for president.
I was gonna say it was Yoshida from Persona 5.
We could do that, but like, I don't know, maybe they're running up against each other, you know? Sans is like, well, you know, there's just too many orphans in this country, so I think the best way to get rid of that problem is throwing large refrigerators at them. Yep, this is accurate to 1983 so far, definitely. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively.
There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks. Wait, brooks? What's a brook?
It's like a river. Like a small stream.
Oh, I've never heard that term before.
Yeah, it's not commonly used. I knew a girl named Brooke. I made a pun about her name and she didn't think it was that funny. And the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. So that's why it's called Higurashi.
Ooh! Roll credits, we did it! We found the Higurashi. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity.
There is nothing where I'm living now.
I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints. There aren't even vending machines.
That sucks. No music stores, no restaurants, and no arcades. Dun dun dun!
Not even
Oh
the
my
arcades? How do you
No.
live there?
I don't know.
Honestly, it sounds like a pretty rough place to live.
Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely.
The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. Get a fucking car, you loser. No, sorry.
Yeah. Just get a car, come on. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal.
There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I don't even have any friends.
I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor.
We're really gonna butcher the whole story of this by just adding commentary, aren't we?
Just like we did with Katawa Shoujo.
That is how we
Exactly.
played Katawa Shoujo. You know, I should have gone at least once.
It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little.
Somebody is still apologizing.
Who is I can't do it. Who is she
No.
apologizing to? I was trying to work off that somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, I only knew it because the second I see that word, this will come to mind. Also, just be putting in the chat. You never heard of the term babbling brook? I mean, like, I don't know. You know,
Huh.
geek is, you know, he maybe
I've
just
never
had-
been near a river, so that's just how it is.
That's fair. Arizona doesn't have like many.
Do I read that again? Who is she apologizing to?
No, I think they heard it. They just heard it right there. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
See, she's apologized so much, so just forgive her already.
There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much.
I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her.
No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. Even murder.
Well, actually, no. I mean, you know, technically that's true, you know. But
Just go,
There's-
sorry.
yeah, I made it a little fucky wucky. You know. Yeah, Your Honor, my client has claimed he was just fucking around, so he should be taken. All the charges should be taken away.
It was just a prank, after all.
Yeah, it was just a
Judge
prank,
from-
bro.
The judge from Ace Attorney would absolutely go, oh yeah, you're free to go. Go on, go. The fuck out.
You know, that sounds like a pretty good line of reasoning. You know, I lack object permanence, so I just, yeah, you know what, you're innocent. Anyways, Phoenix, fuck you. You know, let's see. That right there tells me you've never seen Disney's Alice in Wonderland. That's an old movie.
Yeah, very old.
Yeah, it's like that's older than Troy.
I read
And
the
he's
book
just a
recently.
boy.
Yeah, Troy's just a boy. Let's see. Well, yeah, arcades were boring in 1983. They had what Pac-Man and Space Invaders. Yeah, they got Pac-Man's pretty cool.
I mean, that's better than what you would have at your house, right?
That's probably true. Let's see. There's no
I mean,
such thing
what
as an error. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, what else did they have in '83? What? E.T. on Atari?
Ooh, that's a banger though.
You know what?
Anyways,
You're right.
yeah. Sorry, I made that awkward. I'm not used to streaming with people again, so like it's gonna take a bit. Sorry.
No, I get you.
Anyways, let's continue. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake.
You just need to be more careful next time.
She's still apologizing, even now.
Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed?
I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her.
No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change.
Plus, she's a cute anime girl, so but even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice.
Hey, you. The one she's apologizing to.
Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her already?
Gosh, she's apologizing. It's such a pathetic voice. Just
How
forgive her.
rude.
Keiichi, we're almost there. I don't know who this is. Wake up. It's probably his mom.
Probably his mom, yeah.
Yeah.
I was finally aroused from my nap by my father's prodding. Oh, wait.
I like how you said the way you, it sounded like you said aroused. And I'm like, okay, whoa, there, buckaroo. Let me see this real quick because the chat's something moving. Objection! Yeah, home console sucked, but don't forget PC gaming, which actually did have some deep games. I don't think freaking Cuffle Waffles ABCs counts, so no. Let's see, it'll be a fun stream. Oh, I'm not, I don't, so far it's going great. It's fun for me. Had
Yeah,
deep games
fun.
in '83, I mean. Sorry. Go ahead.
Huh?
I said go ahead.
Oh, reading. Oh, right.
No, you
Sorry.
said you're saying something, I cut you off.
Oh no, I was just saying. Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, I just, it's more fun than just reading it alone, you know? And you'll read these comments like hours later and forget the context. It's possible. It's good so far. Glad to hear. Anyways, yeah. So we've been aroused now. Oh yeah, bus stations make me horny. No. I'm sorry. It seemed the train had reached its final stop.
We'd spent hours writing everything from the bullet train to the local routes.
It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country.
No, that they were even from the same era.
From there, we'd take a car deeper into the mountains. Ooh, okay. These are some very, really great backgrounds.
Yeah, they actually do look pretty nice.
I was actually being semi-sarcastic, but that's fair.
Oh,
I mean, this is pretty much just what Padawa Shoujo did for backgrounds.
That's true. Can't be too critical.
past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up.
Let's go. Transitioning to some houses that look very weirdly compressed. There, where I live now, Hinamizawa. And then the intro theme plays.
Wait, does it actually?
No, I'm just making a joke.
Oh, okay, because I just hit the like face button in a moment too.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I wasn't entirely sure on that.
See, there were some good RPGs, is what Just be saying. He also say, did someone say busting made them feel good? I don't think we did. And so did they just take snapshots of real places? Honestly, probably, yeah. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Oh. Oh, is he still there?
Yeah,
sorry.
The game
Oh.
crashed for like a moment.
Oh,
It just froze for a bit.
The visual
Yeah,
novel
just-
graphics are just too extreme.
Yeah.
Don't forget to quick save that progress.
Oh shoot, you're right. I should be quick saving.
Fuck, yeah.
I can't believe I wasn't. Okay.
Let's-
Let's see. It's working. Okay. Although in exchange, you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air.
You know you didn't need to go into the menu, right? It's the
too-
quick save button, just right at the bottom.
Okay, we'll try. I didn't see that. Okay. It just happens. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse.
Nothing but trees.
The neighboring house was far away on the other side.
So I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air.
This is a fucking good line. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Just doing some ASMR for you guys.
It's really fucking hard to breathe in.
It is. I'm killing that.
Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air has its own tastes.
That's weird, but okay. Thank you, KG.
Is that a good
Oh,
thing?
we got music finally. Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
It's not just chirping and weird environmental sounds. These are all real pictures of Shirakawa Go, apparently, is what Censored Child has been saying. Also, he lives in the middle of
I
nowhere.
would imagine it was. The whole
I-
thing was based on that place, after all.
That
True.
is true. Is it okay? Let's see. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for some breakfast. Oh,
Is
my
it
favorite,
ramune?
Pocky and ramune. No.
It's funny how we both had this.
Or we could do the Japanese one, and be like, hamburger da diet coke this. Fucking. This is your line, geek.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I just took a moment to drink my cup of hot herbal green tea.
That's fair. Just like Kaneko-chan would want you to do.
It is really good.
It's always leaf water to me, but
I can't believe you just said that.
geek, I just literally have plain green tea. There's nothing in it. Like, it's just the tea leaves. I don't add anything else to it. It is literally
Okay.
leaf water.
Anyway, my mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. Then again, I've never seen him.
He went out for milk a while ago.
It sucks when that happens. He was probably up working until early morning.
Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter.
It's such a laid-back profession.
Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want.
It's some big words from somebody who's not fucking working right now, bitch.
I know, right?
Like, dude, come on. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. Bro, you're still in school, okay? Come on.
I mean, to be fair, school fucking sucks.
Bro, school was easy as shit. I played my 3DS for like 90% of the time I was there.
I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that.
That's a good profession, to be fair. It was just because it
Yeah.
looked easy. I'd never tell him that, though.
Mom laid breakfast out on the table.
Some Pucky and Ramune.
Yeah,
You can go to the next line. That's his breakfast.
Oh, my mom was such a good cook. It was scary. The way she prepared all that ramune and pocky.
Yeah, she's just a master chef. Straight from from her Walmart bag. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast.
Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort.
Aren't painters actually often under stress to meet deadlines, or is that just writers? I have no idea, but like I don't know. I never did it.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Also, let's see. I demand this slander of the painter stop immediately. I think it did. Ideal breakfast, probably Hot Pockets. Well, no, it's some Pocky and ramune. Let's see. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. Or she brought over the ramune soup. It looked like she was in a good mood today. Oh, okay. Let's see.
When you call it a soup, there's just something off about it.
By the way, since you haven't been reading
Gross.
stuff, Troy, you're voicing his mom.
You're really gonna do that to me?
Yes. Troy, you gotta do it.
I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Keiichi. If I don't
Oh,
wake up
okay.
early, I won't have time to eat breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Now we actually have to
I was-
decide on.
I
Okay,
don't know who
so.
this was. Suck.
Oh, are you done with your lasagna, Troy?
Yeah. Let me bring the plate downstairs.
Okay.
Nice.
After Troy comes back, he's gonna be voicing Keiichi, and then we'll be voicing the other characters. So we'll decide from there. So, but for right now, we'll continue. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good. Let's see. I guess Geek, you're gonna have to read the mom's dialogue this time.
Okay. Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough?
Pile it on.
First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed.
I thought it was steaming hot Pocky.
Oh, right, sorry.
Everything is either Pocky or Ramune, since you literally just keep substantiating each one. I covered it with the Pocky.
I thought you were gonna say like Pocky flavored egg.
Yeah, well, let's see. The miso soup is ramune soup. Let's see. We can go with the steaming hot rice is just the Pocky itself, and we could just say it's like we'll just keep saying it's Pocky or ramune. Just use some random one, whatever one you want. I
Okay.
enjoyed the crunch of the ramune.
Not bad at all.
Excellent as usual.
So what am I reading again?
Oh, you're
Right.
reading all of Keiichi's stuff from here on.
Anything that he says, or thoughts as well?
For thoughts, we'll all split it between the three, and for every piece of dialogue, it'll be you.
Alright.
Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a worm smile.
I'm so. Oh wait, let's see. This is Keiichi's mom, which Troy is also voicing. So here you go.
Alright, sure. I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Keiichi.
I was not a morning person when we lived in the city.
I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast.
Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning, that was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school.
I guess that's what you call my rebellious phase. I might have broke
I
the
wouldn't
pattern. We need to do it in order. Okay, so I guess me, then Geek, then Troy. So we'll go like that.
That's the order we're going for, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make.
Bro, dude's a dick.
Such a rebel.
Like, bro, fucking imagine getting
There's a free
homemade
fucking
breakfast.
breakfast daily.
Yeah, every morning it's fucking like made with love, and this dude's like, I'm an edgy teen. I ain't even gonna eat the breakfast. Like, what the fuck? Oh,
If
so
I
let me
could
read
go
the.
back in time, I'd slap myself.
I would
that's,
too.
that's fair.
But let's triple team him.
There you go, everybody just fucking slapping Keiichi. Let me read these real quick. Let's see. Higurashi, when they make a horror game silly, it's gonna be like that for a while. Okay, this is one thing I don't care for in VNs, or often real novels for that matter. Dude, we don't need to know every damn thing you ate. It's important to know that he's eating his Pocky and ramen. See, you weren't a
Very
morning person?
important.
Yeah, it is. You weren't a morning person, but good anime played in the morning in 1983. We weren't alive then. Anyways. Is this mine, or...
Oh shit, I forgot.
Which, okay, I'll just read
Could
it.
be,
Mindful of the
since
time.
I read the last part.
Mindful of the time. Mom rushed me along with a wide grin.
Isn't it about time to meet up with Rena-chan? Hurry, hurry!
Geek is you.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Sorry, I got confused.
It's a little weird. We haven't done. Once we get characters popping up, it'll be easier.
Yeah. Mom really enjoyed to see Mom really enjoyed to.
You
Mom
there?
really, Yes, I'm sorry.
You'll get it eventually.
Okay. Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl.
Ah, he's finally got that Riz.
Rena is one of my classmates.
She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail.
The way that I look at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl is just lame.
What? Bruh!
What the fuck is wrong with him?
I can't. I can't with this kid.
He's got problems, clearly.
Well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate.
Seriously, though, how long does Reno wait there for me every morning?
Taking one last gulp of ramen soup, I raced for the door.
Oh, this is Casey's mom.
Yeah, I thought so. Please thank Rena-chan for the pickles.
Let's see. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they?
How could you tell? If I had known that, I would have savored them a bit more.
This is KG, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Morning.
You gotta say it with more gusto, Troy. Back. Morning! Oh, okay, we got our first character. Okay, so now we're gonna actually decide this, but let me read the chat real quick since we're trying to make sure we at least pay attention to some of it. Mom really enjoyed the actor tripping over her lines. I mean, like, that's how it goes. You know, he's trying his best.
Very funny.
Keiichi is either
a lot
gay.
with me.
It'll happen. It's not that big of a deal. Also, Keiichi's either gay or asexual. He just hasn't realized, okay, that he's surrounded by attractive women, and then Sadako and Rika. So, like, you know, he hasn't realized it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? That's a good point.
But okay, so fuck. Okay, Troy, are you doing Rika still or not?
I mean, yeah, that was the plan, wasn't it?
Okay, so Geek, do you want to do this girl, or do you want to wait and play your cards to see the next girl you might get?
Let me see.
This was the one from Troy's fanfiction, by the way.
I'll do her.
Okay.
Not in that way.
Oh, it's fitting for the fanfiction.
Even just be putting it out in chat.
Do you want to do this girl's bad phrasing? Hey, come on, it's Rena. Let's be real, okay? Wood.
That's still terrifying.
What are you talking about terrifying? You're looking at this cute anime girl, you're like, this is terrifying. This is like, Geek, come on.
I don't know. She's giving me the creeps.
Bro, she's just a girl. She's just standing there. Just standing there, menacingly.
She doesn't look good menacing to me.
Next thing you know, she'll be giving off her maniac shriek and come to attack.
Oh my gosh. Well, either way, you get the joy of voicing her, so good luck.
Oh gosh. Okay. Keiichi-kun. Good morning.
Her by the way, I'll read when there's like two characters that are reading dialogue or they're talking, the other person will have to fucking fill in for the middle, I guess, just to make it easy. So I'll read the in-betweens. Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. This is Keiichi.
You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime.
If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting. Wait, no, was that her?
Yeah, that
no?
is Ren. That
Okay.
is.
Okay. Why is that phrasing so weird? If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting? Wait, why does that sound wrong?
She doesn't. Well, he's scared. She's scared that he'll show up and she won't be there, and he'll have to wait. But it's not gonna fucking happen with this guy, clearly. Let's
That'll
see.
happen when the world ends.
It is possible. She's so conscientious and such a good person.
If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind.
Keiichi-kun, you're so cold. I wait for you all the time.
I'll leave you in the dust without looking back.
Like the fucking monotone Troy voice mixes with these fucking snarky remarks. It's just like imagine him like dead serious, like I'll leave you in the dust without looking back. Like there's no fucking smile or anything. Oh man, let's see. Oh, this is you, Stogie.
Okay. Why are you so mean? Why?
Rena had a slightly troubled look on her face. Toying with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changes.
I'm kidding. I'd wait for you.
Good man. With those words, Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red.
Thank you.
I'd wait forever until you came, Rena. No matter how long.
Forever?
I want to read the chat real quick. This is fucking funny hearing Geek's voice coming out of an anime girl. Oh man. Let me see. Said, watch the phrasing around Sadako and Rika. Yeah, that's the plan. Hey, it's legal to shoot her if you shout. She's coming right for us first. I don't know about that.
Isn't that Florida only?
It might be. I have no idea. Yeah, English version of the Japanese things always word things awkwardly, I've noticed. That is generally true. Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease.
Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena?
Huh? I haven't. Never read any before.
From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. That's quite the bit to fucking gather from that, KG.
Yeah. This dude's a freaking ace detective.
It's fucking wild. This dude, I'm gonna pull out Ace Attorney logic here soon. See, I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out.
Oh yeah, message from Mom. She says thanks for the pickles.
That's all good. They come straight from the pickle man himself.
It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they? Not too salty?
They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them.
I'm pretty sure they're not as salty as KG.
Probably not. Let's see, like that line, toying with her was fun because of how quickly her mood changes. You could have worded that as if it was fun to get a reaction out of her, I guess, but I don't think the translator was getting paid that much for an obscure visual novel. In this case, it's weird because, like, some lines are awkward, but then the dialogue sounds natural. That is true. Oh, I thought it said Fortnite at the bottom there. I was so excited. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that. Fortnite.
He just starts default dancing.
Oh.
I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? Or was it your mom?
Huh? Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty?
Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic frantically.
Was it you, Rena? Or was it your mom?
What is this, an interrogation?
For real.
Why are you asking who made them? Why?
Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically.
Huh? Huh? You're kind of a dick, aren't you?
For real?
You know it.
Rena, go fucking hang out with somebody else, please. Let's see. She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she'd used to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. So me. Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response.
It was me.
Delicious.
Huh?
Pretty good, just like the last ones. They went perfectly with the rice.
Her face was bright red again. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. Would you stop using the word tease? It kind of wigs me out a little bit.
Yeah, it's weirding me out too.
Yeah. Fucking sounds like we're about to go in a whole different kind of visual novel. Let's see. Let me read the chat real quick. What, you wanted Rena to floss dance? Everybody wants her to floss dance. So everybody in this game should just floss dance every time everybody shows up, or default dance. Let's see. I pray that Rena never gets taken advantage of by some lowlife. Keiichi. Keep at it, Rena. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person. Or so I decided for myself. This is Keiichi.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to tell.
Or is it Rena? I don't know.
I have no clue.
Yeah, it looks like it's Keiichi. Let's go. If we keep Mion waiting, we'll never hear the end of it.
Seeing as she just keeps pacing out otherwise, I called Rena back to reality so we could make our way to school.
Oh,
This
there goes
strange-
gravity.
And it does happen. This strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugu. I've only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. She has like 6 toes. It's very weird. Okay, I guess I gotta voice the girl we're gonna see then. But you gotta go first.
Mi-chan. Oh, okay. Mi-chan. Good morning.
Also, let me read the chat. Just I'm only responding to certain things that I think I have a comment on. Now, the constant reference to teasing just makes me think this is gonna be a Goosebumps book. Oh my gosh. Where they show their affection by dropping worms on them or something. You know what? Yeah, that is something that would happen in a fucking Goosebumps book. Reminds me, there was this fucking movie that was on TV as a kid. I have no idea why it existed. It was just about a kid who had to eat worms. That was the whole plot of the movie. It's fucking weird. Let's see,
Gross.
Also, just as I said, I'm reading certain messages, but we got a visual novel, so I gotta fucking pay attention to what we're doing too. Let's see, coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. Noticing us, she waved. And now we gotta split off between the 3 of us reading the regular dialogue.
Okay.
This is me, I guess. Ah, finally, you 2 are late. I don't know if this is Keiichi or Rena. I think it's Keiichi though.
Alright. Usually you're the one who's late.
It sounds douchey enough to be Keiji.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Well, since Troy is only reading some lines, I guess you could read Keiichi's thoughts now, since we got other characters.
Okay. Okay. In sharp contrast to the diligent Reina, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. She's Mion Shinazaki.
By the way, I meant
Shinazaki.
Troy had to voice these, by the way, not you.
Sure. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the class.
Let's see. Morning, Rena. And it's been a while, Kei-chan. How many years has it been?
I was only off for 2 days.
Ah ha ha. You don't say. You were so much cuter back then.
Mion's gaze started at my chest and dropped straight down, focusing on the
Whoa.
on the point between my legs.
Mion, whoa.
Where's this going?
Mion, what the
Where's
frick?
this going?
So she was saying it was my crotch that was cuter back then.
Bro, Mion, what the
Before you
frick?
ask, just to be clear. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, Troy, what were you saying?
I was reading the
Oh,
next
okay.
line.
Okay. Yeah, no, I wanted to mention. What the fuck, Mion?
Before you ask, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her. I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised.
Not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Let's see. Is this still
Being
Mion?
so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem, though. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck, Mion? Okay, don't say next time.
This is
Right
just how
now,
they
it's
act.
just
This
fine.
is just how friends act.
I guess, but like at this point, it's like Keiichi. I think she's giving you some hints. How about letting the little guy get a breath of fresh morning air?
I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty you could smell it fouling up the morning air before.
It's fouling up the room, my room right now.
Leon sure does act like an old man sometimes.
I guess Geek should be glad he chose Runa for not fucking her.
Gotcha. Oh wait, you didn't move on yet.
Let's see,
I don't think even I could be reading this.
Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you don't regret it. As my hand reached for my fly, Rena began to ramble in a near panic.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Red-faced and flustered, Rena tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about.
what a start. Let's see, how was it seeing the city again?
Neon switched gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning.
Oh, thank goodness.
I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time.
So yeah, did you look for it? That thing I asked for?
You're not listening. At all. I just came back from a funeral. I didn't have any time to look around in toy stores.
Dead people are dead people. Who really cares? Let me read the chat real quick. Okay, wow, the least anime was subtle about the sexual vibes. Yeah, well, you know, I'm pretty sure this has been a, you know, I know Geek is really loving this so far.
I mean, the game isn't banned on Twitch, so it's
That's
totally
true.
fine, obviously.
Not fucking your phrasing. I don't know. There's probably plenty of people that want to. So, you know. Let's see, gosh, and one of the main girls is named Mion, as in term Mion. Oh my god, get out of here! You're grounded.
Damn it!
Anyways,
Hey, that's a pretty good one.
it is a good one.
I'll admit that was creative, but damn it.
You're grounded. Just be.
I agree with this. You're grounded.
Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here after all.
Is this about games again, Michan?
Mion nodded proudly as Rena giggled.
Yep, I wanted K-chan to bring me back a Westport catalog, you see?
Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Using
Wow.
that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky.
I never would have guessed.
Let's see, this can't be Mion, so this has got to be Rena or Keiji.
You can just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you?
Yeah, it's Rena, I think.
Oh. You can just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you?
Well, I guess I have to now. I'm gonna get another game full of hot action.
This time, I'd
Oh,
like
this
a
is
game
Troy.
that's easy to understand.
Oh.
It's
this is
really
Rena.
hard to tell.
I don't know.
This isn't like Katawa Shoujo
I'll
where I
say-
just had the name there.
We'll say it's
This
Rena.
is not the best game for this.
We'll say it's Rena.
There's not even anything in the log that
I know.
indicates what character it is.
We'll just say it's Rena.
Okay. This time, I'd like a game that's easy to understand.
Mion is a board and card game enthusiast, and I hear she's collected quite a lot of different ones. According to Rena, Mion's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games.
I think this is probably Keiichi.
If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play it too.
Heh, of course. If K-chan is up for it, I should warn you. Or if K-chan is up for it, I should warn you though. We're pretty tough.
Just what I want. I play all sorts of games. I don't intend to lose.
That was
Whoa.
definitely.
Then we'll let you in the group this time. I guess.
Bristling with joy from head to toe, Rena looked back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further.
Let's see. Oh, this is probably me on. I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't want to.
Rena laughed happily. From such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. I understood that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I feel like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be right for this place.
Oh boy, guys, time to go back to school. Oh.
Whatever.
It is what it is.
Hinamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, there was only one class. That class encompasses all different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. I'm told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building, and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class. Now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that was a bad thing. Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door.
By the way, before we do this, I'm gonna read the chat messages real quick. Boys prefer playing outside more. Oh, you sweet naive girl. Some of them do, and this is 1983, so like I don't know. Let's see, the whole one class thing probably gets to be tedious when they have the teenagers learning that 2 + 2 is 4. We have these kind of schools even in America. The way they work is they just have the teacher having to teach basically a billion different fucking things every day. So it's like they're going from kid to kid teaching them different stuff. So it's a little bit of an odd format. Anyways, you can continue, Troy.
So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Too bad I wasn't gonna fall for that again.
Yeah, this is Keiichi.
To think you'd give up the lead here. You meant for this to be a test of my skills.
Oh, the music got fucking bumping.
Yeah.
Also, Troy, is it still you?
Why would it still be me?
Because it's a neon
Keiichi's the one talking now.
Well, oh, okay. We all gonna split off the dialogue, or like I don't know how we're doing the in between. I thought you were just gonna do all because like if you want, we can do that, I guess. But
well, it seems like Mion's gonna be talking next, so Geek should be reading the in-betweens.
oh, okay, Geek, you read the
then.
in betweens.
Mion chuckled with a haughty smirk on her face.
Oh.
That was
What is
okay.
it?
That was one line you got to do that for. So I guess it's back to
Yay.
Troy.
What is it, you guys?
I think it's probably
Step
Keiichi.
back, Rena. It's dangerous. She's here.
Huh? Then Satoko-chan is...
I guess it'll be me since you guys have been reading stuff. Her name was Sadako Hojo. She was a disrespectful, imprudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this.
Quite the obvious trap. A blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It's too obvious. Sadako.
A haughty laugh came from beyond the door. Let's see. Excellent, Kei-chan. I guess that means you win this round?
No, this is Sadako we're talking about. I doubt this is it.
I guess geek now.
After falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Sadako liked to combine a variety of traps. Traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one. Traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes! No escape, no time to relax.
By the looks of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it.
What the fuck is Sadako doing with their traps? There's gonna be a risk of rocks in it. What the fuck?
This child is crazy.
Yeah, for real. Fucking jeez. She needs to be put on a list.
I know. Gotta be in like a restraint, like one of those like straight jackets.
For real.
Okay, I took a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. Holy shit!
First day!
Okay, now we're back to Troy having a talk, if they're both talking.
So why don't you... Oh, I guess so.
No, that is Rena. That is
Rena
Rena.
showed up, so I thought it was her.
So then, why don't you just open the door and let it drop?
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. That's what Sadako was after. Making me focus my attention upward. So I lifted my hand to the door. There were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape. A frightening trap. What the fuck?
Oh my
That is
gosh, she's a
frightening.
psychopath.
That's fucked up.
A potent and terrifying trap. Concealed by the blackboard eraser.
An impressive combination, Sadako. But in the end, nothing more than the trivial machinations of a child.
Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room.
And then I fucking died.
I was immediately accosted by thousands of knives. It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall, and it almost
died.
doesn't matter. Dude, he's about to. Fuck. I think this is Rena.
Kei-chan, watch out!
Instinctively reacting to Mion's oh, it was Mion, okay.
Oh.
Kei-chan, watch out! Instinctively reacting to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor.
Ow, ow, ow.
An ink stone, filled to the brim, was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered, imagining the situation had I landed square on it. She is literally trying to kill this kid. Like, she's gonna fucking give him a serious-ass concussion. Okay, so... Okay, I guess... Fuck. Since Troy's voicing Rika, Geek, you want to do it where I voice this character and you voice the side characters that show up in the arc?
Okay.
So, picture dude and nurse lady.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Okay. My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Keiichi-san. Aren't we lively this morning? Troy, you're gonna have to read these lines.
Okay, then.
Or what
still
are you?
strong. Oh, okay. I kind of figured it would be me considering that it's gonna be back and forth.
Oh,
between-
yeah, fuck. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Okay, still sprawled in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice.
Also, let me read the chat real quick. Sadako, you've activated my trap card! Yeah, one that, again, almost fucking sent him to the Shadow Realm, but not the one from the English version. Let's see. Sadako's traps sound like something from Home Alone. Yeah, they do.
Very much like Home Alone.
I had to step out to meet the food delivery person, so if you reacted to my Sadako trap joke, I actually do react. Well, I did it now. Oh, this is
What
okay.
timing?
Yeah.
That was a step up from your usual trap, Sadako.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. You're quite unlucky this morning.
You little... Ow, ow, ow.
It seemed I'd inadvertently sprained my back a little when I lit just his back.
Fucking still, like, imagine that, just from a fucking prank.
I know, but, like, shouldn't he have, like, sprained more than his back?
I mean, maybe, but, like, again, that's still fucking sucks.
Yeah, fair enough. Better than landing on that inkstone and freaking dying.
Oh, okay, Troy, you're gonna have to voice her when she shows up, I guess, so... a small hand gently rubbed my head.
Pain, pain, go away.
I don't know why you signed up to do this character.
I don't get it either.
Did you want to?
No, I definitely don't.
How about you, Geek? Would you rather voice her?
No.
I guess
I just don't get why you're so willing to go with it.
I wanted to say Nipa a lot.
That's
about it.
You know what? That's a fair point.
That's fair, but still kind of weird. The small, dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head.
Sprain your back or anything, did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears.
I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now.
Rika-chan.
Oh my gosh, this is funny.
If you change one letter in that, it becomes, or you change a couple letters in that, it'll become a completely different character.
Oh, I think I get what you mean.
I'm
But
making a
this
joke
comment
about
from
Rika-chan.
Gypsy in the chat right now is freaking hilarious. Maybe one of these girls should be voiced by Dan Green.
Bro,
Oh, that'd be
frick?
funny.
That would be funny.
I mean, just imagine one of them sounding like Knuckles from Sonic X.
That would be fucking great.
It would.
Also, I guess you're next, Geek.
Alright. Yay! Rika-chan! Good morning!
Good morning to you too, Rena. A good morning to all.
Rika-chan greeted all of us with an adorable little bow, each of us individually. Like, she went up to us and did it individually. A bow. What did I say? A fucking bow. It was infectious. Rena, Mion, and I all bowed back. And bowed back.
She gifted them all little bows.
Dude, that's cool.
That is so cool.
Bruh, fucking imagine shooting little mini arrows through the fucking completely ruining the teacher's day.
You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better than Sadako.
I glared over in her direction. Sadako was whistling, while I rather deliberately tried to avoid eye contact. Let me whistle for you. Whistle, whistle, whistle.
Can either of you whistle? Because I can't.
No, I can't.
What are you talking about? I just whistled right there. Didn't you hear it?
Whistle, whistle.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I can
I am
barely
the
whistle
very-
by blowing
Okay.
in.
Yeah, I can't do it at all. I've never learned how. I am the very model of a good girl.
A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps.
Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof.
Oh, is she trying to say fake news?
Yeah, fake news. That's fake news, KG, and you know it. Or she could have been like, that's just rumors from those slanderous trolls.
She would probably make a good. She would probably make a good politician. Just by
Probably.
that one phrase.
Probably,
Just saying
especially
all lies.
because she can do the Hillary Clinton randomly they decide to commit suicide thing herself. She didn't have to pay anybody.
Okay. Okay. I'll pick up with reading again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I picked up Sadako by the back of her collar and fucking decked her across the room.
Jeez.
She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps.
I don't know. I don't think you're on a cat.
She's much harder to deal with.
I think a cat would set traps if it could, actually.
I feel like they would totally.
For real.
But very lethal ones.
Yeah, well, no, see, they would just be
even
like,
worse.
see, they'd be mildly inconvenient ones, but like, you know, you'd end up patting them right after because they're a fucking cat, so.
But I was just figuring like they set a boulder like on top of the door, and then as soon as you get like not a boulder, I meant like a fucking bowling ball or something.
Nice.
Well, they need to be fed though.
Alright, you're rude.
That's
I
what
mean,
the corpse
if you
is
feed
for.
them, they'll bite your hand because you're too close to their food.
My cat doesn't do that. What the fuck?
I don't know, cats are all different.
I guess so.
That's how it is.
My cat's kind of a dick.
I see. Mine's great. Like, super well behaved. Anyways, I think
I'm
Troy, you're up next.
sorry. Try saying that. If you won't say it,
I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Sadako's forehead.
By the flicker in the fucking head. I'm against violence. You don't have it. You don't even have any proof.
just so you know, my forehead flick really hurts. It can split plywood right in half.
Bro, what the fuck kind of strength is Keiji got?
Oh my gosh! He's putting Saitama to shame.
For real? Let's see. Let me do my best shriek. Eek! Stop! Get away from me, you beast!
Oh,
Don't say that in a way people will misunderstand.
a small hand tugged on the back of my shirt. I instantly smacked it.
She's been lonely since you were gone for 2 days.
I guess I'll do it.
Rika-chan.
Oh,
I kind of figured because wasn't.
whoever gets to
gonna
it
be
first, they'll be the ones to get the Ritas. I guess you'll go.
Okay. Alright, Rika-chan is really just so... How can I do anything more after being told that? I gently released my grip on Sadako, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick.
Fucking does it anyways. Oh, great. I fucking hate doing these kind of things.
Cry like an anime girl.
It doesn't bother me. I can't fucking do crying.
You mustn't cry, Sadako. Keep on fighting, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking, the delivery of that is so fucking good.
Yeah! Rika gently petted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess these two are the same age. I think Sadako could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan.
Next time, set an even more amazing trap.
Wait a minute.
By the
As
way,
she observed the scene...
I was gonna say, like, literally Rika's signing up this girl to fucking literally murder him.
Yeah, she really is.
Anyways, go ahead, geek.
Okay. As she observed the scene, Rena's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. How? Sadako-chan is crying. So cute.
My friend is in mental anguish. Oh, that's so adorable. It's fucking great. You can't take him home.
Who? But they're so cute. Would she bite her tongue?
You can't, no matter how cute they are. That's a federal offense.
But just for a bit? It's fine? It's fine?
Rena kept a cutesy face, even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth.
Okay, Brenna, I'm being real, okay? I'm gonna call the fucking police if you do this shit again, okay? Dead
Stop
serious.
kidnapping children.
Yeah,
Them being cute isn't an excuse.
Yeah, like, you know how much
Yeah.
fucking paperwork I had to go through last time? Okay, there were fucking whole-ass court proceedings. Stop taking children.
Do you know how much that bride cost?
Yeah, fucking. I know my family's rich, but we're gonna fucking go broke if you keep doing this shit every other week.
But cute.
Rena. I will fucking kidnap you myself if you try it again. And I'll put you in my torture dungeon that you don't know about yet.
So cute.
According to Mion, Rena is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or person.
Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. Give it up.
Then I can just look. Just look. That should be fine, right? Right?
Rena swooned over Sadako's crying form. If a girl ever goes missing in Hinamizawa, I'll be forced to turn Rena into the authorities.
Bro, we were just saying that. It's fucking great. Let me read the chat real quick. What were you guys saying earlier about cats not saying traps? No, they don't, but they sure do. Pounds. Yeah, I say weird things around cute things too. Just don't fucking kidnap people at least.
Just be. No.
I don't want to have to fucking. We can't bribe them out of getting you out of jail. We don't have a collective enough money to do that.
I have $13.
Forgive me, Rena.
I'm not gonna spend that much on getting them out. I'm sorry.
I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away.
The teacher's coming. The teacher's coming. Quickly, clean everything up. Get the drugs off the table. Sadako, the 8 stone is yours, right?
Just from me on single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal.
The cocaine was hidden inside of the desk drawers with relative ease.
and the inkstone was bad, but the thumbstacks stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Sadako was the one who set it up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bedlam from before had been neatly tidied up.
We made it in time.
Rise, attention.
Mion gave out the morning commands.
Guys ready to learn?
Ugh, I'm already tired. I want to go back home and play video games.
But we're learning
wait,
a
we
great
don't have
subject
video games
today.
yet.
To be fair, Keiichi did almost die. So
Yeah, that's true. But like, Geek,
I
we're
wouldn't
learning an
stick around
exciting
in school
subject.
any longer after that.
Oh wait, it's 1983. There aren't video games yet.
Not good ones, anyways.
Yeah,
No good games like Higurashi when they cry.
yeah, that's true.
It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can keep going now.
Oh, okay. But naturally, she ends up spending all of her time with the younger kids. I thought we were gonna split off like we were doing earlier, so we got a long diatribe here.
Okay, Rena and Mion, being the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study.
They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies.
They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to.
As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Rena and Mion with their studies.
Okay, now we don't know that anymore.
You're a pretty good teacher, Keiichi-kun. Easy to understand.
Rena took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence. Makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is.
Mood.
They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. So while you're teaching us, you're getting in your own practice.
In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things.
For one... Oh, well,
We have
okay.
characters on screen. Whenever there's characters on screen, it trades. So, okay, maybe I need to outline the rules well. If there are characters being voiced,
rules, it feels like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of
okay.
feels like the rules
Might as well
don't
just be
matter.
whoever gets to it first.
okay, here's how it'll work. Okay, so whenever a character is voiced by Geek is on screen and not me, and Troy is obviously going to be Keiichi's thoughts. Whenever that's the case, I read the normal text that's his thoughts. And the reverse for if it's one of my characters and Geek doesn't have a character on screen. If both of us have a character on screen, then Troy reads the thought dialogue and we read our character's dialogue. I think
Okay.
that's
That
and
makes a
then
lot
if
more
there's
sense.
no one on screen, then we all three will jump like back to back. So that way we got a good set of rules here.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Let me read the chat real quick. Don't worry, most of the cute things around me are cats and they're already in my yard. Okay, well, I'm glad. I hope you don't want to kidnap any neighborhood dogs either. By the way, for about 5 minutes, there's legit one cute thing. One of my kittens joining us. Oh, okay, well, that's fair. Better be careful. Rena's gonna fucking take it through the screen.
Yeah, I'm surprised that she hasn't.
Through the screen.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she would develop that ability of her own just to grab anything.
Yeah, that is how it goes. Yeah, fucking, she seems like the type to be able to just fucking to go through the screen. Maybe this would be like Doki Doki, you know, but even further.
To go even further beyond.
Anyways, think you're the next line, the look me on, Troy.
Yeah. Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there will be trouble later on. With these marks,
It's not like I'm aiming to go on to be to a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exams a little at a time.
her staunch defiance was really something else. This was a different type of relaxed than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exams.
Michan, Keiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too.
You're such a good, honest kid, Rena. Or I don't know if this is Keiichi, but... Oh no, this is Keiichi.
You're such a good and honest kid, Rena. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school.
What? Thanks so much.
Especially you, Rena. Private lessons. Just the two of us.
Keiichi, stop.
Whoa. Private lessons?
A puff of smoke shaped like a halo popped out of Rena's head.
Oh my gosh, I think she needs to go to a doctor.
For real?
Sounds pretty bad. Exactly what kind of private lesson is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red?
You know, it's like guitar lessons and shit, you know. She's always wanted
I'd like to
to.
get play-by-play about that next time.
I was expecting like jazz. He's gonna teach her how to play the saxophone.
Dude, that'd be fucking cool. If he could play it, like, he could teach me too. Like, I'll fucking show up.
Yeah, no matter how much of an asshole he is, at least he can play the sax.
Alright, so Geek, you gotta read since it's only one of my characters on screen.
Okay, while Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question.
So, in the city, do you have to study this much?
If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into university.
So you study just to get into university?
Well, yeah, basically. While knowing that this stuff won't ever come in handy in the future.
Out here, you can get into a university as long as your attendance is good enough.
Really?
Dude, what the fuck? You need to go out there.
What the? Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock. I can see why.
Oh,
That'll freak me out too.
Yeah, man, that would have been really, like, at least if you were in Japan, it'd be good, but I guess in the US, we got slightly different procedures, including have a lot of money.
That's
Yes.
the main procedure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, then, that is right. There aren't really enough people around here to warrant weeding them out with an exam.
Or wetting them out with an exam. Getting married to all of them is just so difficult. If anyone can get into university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, right?
That's true. Well, you should at least know stuff that's common knowledge.
See, this old geezer thinks that instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things.
Like?
It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off.
I mean, like, I think you already know what she wants him to do, considering how she started off her fucking conversation in the morning.
That was after several years of knowing her.
I mean, like, yeah, but again, that's the thing, is like, fucking, it's pretty clear what she wants, you know?
But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning.
Is that a bomb?
Oh, and now we gotta split up between the three, because there's nobody on screen. So, I'll go first. In place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbill drifted through the classroom. Oh, okay, we're back.
Oh, that's what that was.
Okay, Sean, we're done. We're done. It's our wonderful lunchtime.
In a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Neon gave the commands that signaled the end of the morning period. Keiichi-kun, let's have lunch.
I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me. Who is this?
I think it's Keiichi.
Alright, let's see.
By the way, I want to read the chat real quick. Don't worry, most of the cute... I mean, someone needs to adopt these kids anyways, and Rena is as good as anyone, except for all the murder. Hey, you know what? She's not gonna kill Cat. You know? Plus, I mean, like, come on. Look at her. How could she be a problem? You know? There seem to be different cliques, even within the class.
Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different.
Our ages were different, and we had both boys and girls.
But we weren't reserved around each other.
This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy.
Rena and Mion pushed their desks together so they were facing each other.
At the same time, Sadako and Rika-chan were slowly lugging their desks over as well.
Keiichi-kun, hurry, hurry!
Rena waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes. Keiichi-san's lunchbox is most assuredly filled with nothing but bread crusts like some sort of destitute plebeian. Why don't you just show it to us? Come now, Sadako, what the fuck?
Him.
Even though Sadako was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Well then, Representative Me, please give the signal to start.
At first, this was kind of embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably wouldn't even open my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and genders may have all been different, but we were all friends. Except for Sadako, 'cause fuck her. Oh, I guess this is everybody at once. We all gotta say it all at once. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's eat!
Let's eat!
That was really tough. It was good enough.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I guess this is
The
Troy.
sound of our little 5-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout the classroom.
Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group made up of all girls.
Of course, there are other boys in the class, but they were a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me.
Well, that's to be expected.
Youngster boys just see older boys as scary.
Compared that to the girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky.
We put all the side dishes in the middle where everybody was free to pick at them.
I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mion noticed that and teased me quite a bit.
As the fruit of my efforts, I can now reach over and take sides from anybody's lunch.
That's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
actually, that's fucking sick. Could you imagine having like a big group of friends and you got like all these intricate ass meals and they're just like, oh shit, you got some fucking, you got some corn here, I'll give you some of my fucking, a piece of my pork chop or whatever. Like, it'd be fucking nice.
Oh my gosh, you got like an apple, I'll give you this Pocky. You know, roll.
Is that ramen soup I see? Let me read the chat real quick. Although, assuming there's a nobody dies timeline, I have 4 kittens and there's 4 girls, 1 for each. That's fair. Representative Me, I never saw her in the Me Plaza. I mean, like, I had her in my my Tomodachi Life profile, so she was there.
Oh, cool.
Anyways, let's see. My, isn't Sir Keiichi's lunch extravagant today?
My, isn't Madame Sadako's lunch extravagant as well? The stewed stuff has a nice look to it, rather trendy.
Trendy? Wait, has that always been a term and I just didn't realize that?
You've never heard the word trendy?
I mean,
This is
I've
the-
heard the word trendy. I mean, like, I've never heard it used in the context of, like, anything before, like, the 2000s.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
I
this
don't
is
know.
before 2000. At least it takes
Yeah.
place there.
Well, whatever. Buying into the fight that Sadako was starting, our chopsticks locked in across counter, stabbing into each other. I mean, our lunch.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know which one this is. My, how delicious.
Oh, this taro is good. The stewed stuff is good too, even cold.
After seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile.
I saved some from dinner last night.
By the way, Sadako and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day.
Rika-chan made this too? These taste like Mom's home cooking.
I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosés weren't from a mold. They were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do.
That is legitimately impressive for a child, yeah.
Yeah,
That
fucking
is.
for real. Although Rika's fucking, like, she's got a lot of skills for a lot of shit. She cooks like all of the meals, or at least a good chunk of them from the sounds of it. Anyways, yeah, I guess this is me. I should probably say it. I guess Rika-chan is just good at this sort of thing.
She's really good at sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? Amazing, right? Amazing, right? Amazing, right? Amazing,
Yeah.
right? Amazing,
Yeah,
right?
She sure does.
Brenna does
repeat.
that. You're gonna have to get used to it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I was hoping you would pick her, because she's harder to do with that old tick. Let's see. Rika is quite exceptional in many ways.
Come on, you gotta do that laugh properly.
Okay, let's... Because that's how she fucking does it, like, in the anime.
It's nothing for you to boast about. Brenna's actually better at cooking than I am.
Huh? Well, you know.
It seemed that the topic of conversation switched to Rena when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Rena's lunch really was the star of the table. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Rena's lunchbox constantly. Bro, let her fucking eat!
Man, feel bad for her.
Fucking imagine
I
having
mean,
this, like...
she can eat all of their meals as well.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
like,
but
okay.
is it gonna be as good in comparison?
She
Yeah, like,
can make her
imagine-
own food whenever she wants.
Okay, but Troy, like, imagine she's got this fucking 4-course dinner, and then everybody else just shows up with plain rice, and they all sit there fucking picking her food. All she has is rice to get from them. Let me read the chat real quick, by the way. Yeah, we said trendy back in the 1980s. Heck, I've seen it in material from the 1960s, so I guess it's been around for a while then. Higurashi, when they talk about food again, at least they're not making sexual innuendos this time.
Don't jinx it, please. Please.
Rena, this sausage, you ought to try it. It's really good.
No!
I mean, good fucking luck when Rena starts talking about Keiichi's seal.
Yeah, that is how she refers to it. It's his furry seal.
Everyone liked this so much before, so I made a lot of it this time. It's good, I hope. I hope.
It's got high marks from me. Ah, Mion, you're taking too much.
Oh, okay. Jispy wants me to fucking change. Let me see if I can. I'll change the music audio, I guess, because that might be the problem. Let's see. I don't know if that'll be enough or not, but we'll see. Knocking Mion's chopsticks aside, I reached out, trying to secure my own portion. Sadako and Rika-chan reached over at the same time, and a struggle ensued. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. I just fucking told you, they're eating all of my
I
food.
knew that was gonna happen.
Bro, fucking poor Rena. She's just getting screwed over by everybody here.
Jeez. Poor
It's kinda
girl, I
bad
hope she
that
doesn't
the-
go psycho.
She's really nice. She's going to forgive them.
Yeah, but
Guaranteed.
like, bro, if I was her friend, I would have fucking I would have grabbed some and then put it back in her fucking lunchbox so she could at least have some of her own fucking lunch. Let's see. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Rena. But Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on. Let's see. How did you like it? Isn't Rena-san an extremely good cook too? Quite different from Keiichi-san.
I said that's nothing for you to boast about.
You're not much different from Kei-chan, Sadako. Can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet? Oh, clearly not.
Sadako's face went pale.
Oh, it's Geek who's gonna do it, because, you know.
Yeah, sorry, there were two characters, so I just did
Well,
it.
it's my characters, so, like, you know.
I know, but still.
Hey, even I can tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know.
Wow, the music suddenly got really intense.
Of course I can. Yeah, it did. It's fucking suddenly like Ace Attorney Court. You know, fucking objection. I know what broccoli and cauliflower are. Take that.
Is Phoenix gonna present why she can't tell the difference between them?
Yes, he's gonna shoot down her arguments with a truth bullet. Of course I can. I really can.
It's really hard for her to lie. Keiichi-kun, both taste good when they're boiled and topped with mayo, right? Wait. You shouldn't be picking on her. Mi-chan too. Wait, broccoli and cauliflower with mayo?
Yeah, what the frick?
Never
I've
heard
only ever
that.
heard people use it with cheese.
Me too.
Isn't mayonnaise, like, kind of big in Japan?
Maybe.
Oh,
but
yeah, it
mayonnaise
is.
Gross.
What do you mean mayonnaise is gross?
Low tier condiment, absolute bottom of the barrel. Ketchup and mustard, clear, easy.
Well, I see this is how...
I don't use any condiments. I think they just, like, they're just pointless. Food should be good on its own.
I only put literally the only foods to put condiments on are hamburgers and hot dogs, and there's no fucking way I'm putting mayo on either of those, but especially not hot dogs. Like, that'd be fucking weird. Why would I want to put mayo on a hot dog?
Well, yeah, that is weird. That's why you put chili on it.
No, you put mustard on it and some onions. That's what I do.
Okay, I can get the onions, but mustard?
Yeah, if you balance it right, it really fucking helps, like, balance out the salty taste of the hot dog.
Now we're talking about food.
Yeah, fucking they like making us all fucking hungry.
What
so
have
we're
they
talking about
done
food.
to us?
I'm not hungry. I just had like fucking half a lasagna.
I had
no,
pork
Troy, you're
chops
hungry, you
and
just don't know it.
rice for dinner.
I gotta make something after we're done with the stream, so I'll figure it out. I got an idea of what I'm gonna make, but we'll see.
Cool.
You know, by that I mean I'm going to throw several things that do not mix, including broccoli, steak whatever, it's like a steak sandwich, and probably a peanut butter sandwich. So just nothing mixing at all.
Still sounds good.
It probably will be. I just don't ever balance anything. I'm the kind of person who'll eat fucking ice cream alongside like a fucking baked potato and have no problem.
I can't
Anyway.
believe you're making me think about this combination.
I mean, like, as long as you're not putting them in the same like place is fine. You just take a bite of one and take a bite of the other. And in fact, that shit's good if you make the baked potato real salty. What's nice about the ice cream is it'll contrast with the flavor, and so it'll make each feel stronger by comparison when you take a bite of the other one. And so like, there's actually a lot of benefit to eating those contrasting elements I found.
I can hear this. I hear this. That sounds tempting.
It trust me, it's fucking like it doesn't even need to be ice cream and baked potato. It can really be any combination of like sweet and salty. It's like if you go from eating one to the other, they just like they hit so much harder. It's fucking wild. Yeah. Anyways, we'll continue the game.
I was about to ask what we were doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were talking about food, so important subjects. Let's see, Rena hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mion laughed haughtily as she drew closer to Sadako. Well, just pretend it's a little home ec lesson. Now then, Sadako, what's this?
Mion lifted her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon.
Bro, fucking, can I have some, please?
But that's a spag.
Mion made eye contact with me, and within 0.3 seconds, I had Rika-chan's mouth covered.
He's got fast reaction times.
Yeah, he's probably clearing QTEs fast.
Fucking for real. Keiichi's got like a mad power. We're hearing him fucking flicking like wood in half and fucking you're grabbing people in 0.3 seconds. Like, bro, dude's fucking overpowered as shit.
Yeah, he is. I wonder if he's the isekai protagonist that everyone hates.
Well, maybe. I guess we'll see as this goes on.
Holding a piece of bacon-wrapped asparagus and giving her two choices, she's pretty terrible. I like it.
The yellow one is cauliflower. No, wait. The green one is cauliflower. So which? Probably the yellow one is broccoli and the blue one is cauliflower. But the green one is... What blue one are you fucking eating?
Blue.
Do you really know which is which? How about you just give up?
I'd expect no less from the class representative. The oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. She is a freaking asshole.
For real?
This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sonozaki household must be quite the ordeal.
I do know. I really do. Did I answer the question? I know. Ugh.
She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age.
Oh my gosh, Reno, no, don't kidnap, please.
How cute.
Oh great, I see my sister fucking joined right now in the middle of like no context to this fucking conversation. And the first thing she heard is, don't kidnap her.
Oh.
Rena entered a state of euphoria as Sadako bawled her eyes out.
A state of euphoria.
What a fucking line. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Sadako's head and smothered her. Really a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended just then. It was that kind of smile. Rena, Mimi's picking on me. I can't fucking do crying.
Cute.
I'm so glad I didn't pick fucking Rena. So glad I didn't pick her.
It's okay. Rena Oni-chan will take care of all those bad people who tease my little sister.
Oh, what the frick?
My gosh!
Whoosh, poof, bam! It was like a flash of lightning.
Keiichi died that day.
This is probably Keiichi.
What was that just now? Both of Rena's fists shot out at supersonic speeds, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, Mion and I were sprawled, spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welts on our faces.
I don't know who this is. I'll just say it's
It's
Mion.
probably Mion.
This is the first time you've gotten
Oh, yeah, it
one,
is.
right? Today, she went easy on us.
You mean there's something harder than this?
With that, Mion and I slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Reina.
Also, I'm gonna read the chat real quick. I mean, I think kids are cute too, but Rena is out of control. Bro, freaking as she pops up again like this. Let's see, singing. I'm not gonna sing Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting, but that did indeed just happen.
Man, I feel like someone should just go up to Reina and say, "Man, you're a weird kid."
You're a weird kid, although you gotta be careful because they may also say, Troy is my waifu. You come here often, and then that's it.
Fair
You
enough.
know? Also, my sister's asking, why does Higurashi have a game? It started as a game. Like, the anime is based off of the visual novel. So, that's why. Anyways, get ready to say cute again, Geek.
See, Satoko-chan, I took care of them. Cute.
You should have been like, cute.
Okay then.
Cute. I wanna take you home.
This is a good fucking read.
Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Sadako stuck her tongue out at us. Tisk. Tsk. Damn it all, using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word.
Lunch is over, guys. No more talk about food. Or getting slapped, hopefully. Okay, now we're split between the three. So, no matter what the day had held, the last school bell always came too soon.
Our shadows stretched off into the distance.
That didn't take long.
Hey, Keiichi-kun, tomorrow, do you have any plans or anything? Or anything? Or
Huh?
anything?
It was such a direct question from Rena, I had inadvertently blushed. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more subtly?
Yeah, it's
Rena
not
saw-
very subtle.
For real. Rena saw me lost for words and realized that I had misunderstood and turned red as well.
No, I didn't mean it like that. You see...
So apparently that wasn't what she meant. Great. But
Damn.
since it's always fun with Rena, when Rena's in a panic, I went along with it a little, I guess. Freaking stupid.
Oh really? So, it wasn't meant that way.
Huh? Huh?
Playing it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning objection.
Objection?
Objection? Feigning objection!
Keiichi-kun, why are you so disappointed? Why? Why? Me-chan?
Unable to hold it in any longer, Mion slapped me on the back.
Bro, stop hitting him. He's already been hit enough for today.
Yeah.
I see. This old geezer never knew you could push her buttons like that.
Whenever I read a wahaha, I just think of wah.
Oh yeah, I could go.
You know, like Wario.
It's a me, Wario.
Huh? Huh? What? What? What is it? What is it?
Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach, while Rena flailed around, completely bewildered.
Don't do that on the fucking floor. That's dirty, Mion. Like,
Yeah, it's
fuck.
gross. Get sick.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but start laughing as well. Feeling just a bit guilty, I ruffled Rena's hair. Kidding, sorry, it was a joke. That was my fault. She really is a cute one.
Troy admitting the truth after that fanfiction.
The music playing in the background sounds like something that you hear at the end of an Ace Attorney trial.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, we just got through with the trial, didn't we? Like, they were fucking trying to... Sadako was trying to prove that she knew what broccoli was.
Oh yeah, true enough.
Yeah, let me read the chat real quick, by the way. Also, every time I hear the name Sadako, I think of Sadako, the girl from Ring. The Ring. I never watched that movie. I've only ever seen, like, parodies of it, and I'm pretty sure it was, like, fucking Family Guy or something. Also, my sister did not know that, apparently, so I guess that is a new piece of knowledge. Anyways, go ahead, Geek.
Okay. Huh? Huh? A joke? Since when? Since when?
About halfway through.
Halfway? So, K-chan, that means you weren't acting when you blushed at the start. I think that's Rena.
Okay. Huh? That means...
It was only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip by her.
Delectable, huh? That's good wording.
Well, you see... Saying anything more was also a bad idea. In my bewildered state, I slipped further into an unfavorable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while.
Oh, we don't get to see any of that, I guess.
No. That would have been funny.
Yeah, come on, let's fuck with the protagonist a little more.
I know.
He probably deserves it.
Yeah, for real.
Or maybe he doesn't. I think the Sadako's traps are enough.
I mean, like, I guess so, but, like, I don't know. It kind of depends on how he acts with Rena tomorrow, I guess.
Fair enough.
So, why were you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Rena?
Huh? Oh. What were we talking about?
It had been so long that Rena had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me.
That's a
let's
long
see.
time.
This might be Mion because she popped up during this, so it's just Kate. Or wait, would this be Rena though? Because it'd be weird that she'd be answering the question.
Well, they probably both know.
Okay, it's just Kate-chan. You probably can't find your way around Hinamizawa by yourself yet, can you?
That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times like we're playing Pin the Tail and Donkey, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know how to get anywhere besides back and forth from school.
This is definitely Rena.
Yes. Yes. So you see, tomorrow we were thinking that Michan and I could escort you through Hinamizawa and show you around.
That would be a godsend. Frankly, I was happy about the offer.
You'll come, of course, right?
If I'm free.
You're being invited by a girl, you know.
Besides, do you even have anything else to do besides to hang out with 2 cute girls? Do you? Do you?
If I'm free.
Pretty much his answer. You know, well, or his answer would be like, well, I've only seen one cute girl here. He just looks at Rena. Fucking completely ignores Mion.
Fucked up.
You're probably free anyways.
If I'm free. I was being stubborn so as not to give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scamp to say so up front.
Who the fuck uses the word scamp to describe themselves?
I know.
Like, it's like an old lady describing a kid. Like, you're such a scamp, you know? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, to be fair, this is the 1960s.
I
80s.
guess.
It's the 80s? I thought it was the 60s.
I thought it was
I don't
80s.
remember.
I don't know. It was before video games were cool. It was
That's
before
true.
Mario. Keiichi-kun, you're not free, perhaps? Perhaps?
While and I had our rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring it'd be a bit too rough on her, I just gave in. Sorry, forgive me, I apologize. I'm free.
Great!
The trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile.
I wonder which one is his favorite. Hey now. Seems like there's quite a difference between how cold you are to me compared to Rena, isn't there?
It seems Mion didn't care for how rude I was to her, compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind. Let's go, Rena. Maybe it should just be the two of us tomorrow. Leave grumpy old Mion behind.
Huh? Whoa. If Keiichi-kun is okay with that, then...
I'm the one who came up with the idea to take him around. Don't ignore me, Keiichi Maebara.
It'd be great if if the two of us could go on a picnic together. Should we bring a basket, Rena?
If we're bringing a basket, I'll make all the food. Maybe.
Don't you ignore me too, Rena. I'll tell everyone that you two disappeared into the hotel district together.
Ow.
Oh, okay, wow, that really worked. she just goes right back to smiling too.
Well then, I'm going home right now to start making it. Tomorrow is going to be so fun. Later, Keiichi-kun, Michan, bye.
Rena bounded off like she was walking on the moon.
Oh, I thought it said bounced off.
Switching?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to Mion, sprawled out on the ground. There was a welt on her face.
Are you alright? There was over 2 meters between you guys.
Since you came, they've become sharper. This old geezer... Wait. This old geezer's body can't handle it.
Maybe it'd be easier if you stopped saying stuff that makes Reina want to hit you. Or else this will end up being beyond slapstick comedy hour.
Don't worry about it, Sam. Because honestly, I only plan to stream for like 2.5 hours, so I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of the day, and we'll probably just stop there.
Yeah, it seems like a good place to cut off. Also, he said 1983 wasn't technically before Mario because he appeared in Donkey Kong, which is true. But he was Jumpman at that time.
Yeah, if you want to go by Matt Pet's theory, then that was Mario's dad.
Yeah, but I don't know how much weight that actually holds.
I know. Just figured I'd say that as well.
Anyways, I'll read the next line. If that happened, the results might be fatal.
Don't feel bad, Mion. You're probably the only one who can dodge her jabs.
It felt like it was her knee, though.
Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday... Okay, sorry. I forgot. There's no one on screen. Even though
It's
Neon's talking.
it's confusing because Neon is here. She's just not on screen.
Yeah, well, she's on the ground. We can't see her from the camera.
Wouldn't it be funny if they just like showed the top half of her sprite, like at least her head popping up?
If it had her like sideways.
That'd be fucking great.
Maybe someday we'll see her debut in an extreme contact sport.
Wait, no, this is still Troy.
You can't lose to Rena. You need to train up and have a rematch.
K-chan, you should... This old geezer will root for you.
Neon and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Reina's infallible technique.
Oh, looks like I think we got to the end of the day.
Yay! Is the game over now?
No. Oh, you received new tips? Whoa.
You received new tips.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Tips are just like extra stuff,
Okay, well let me save
Or-
here.
pretty much.
So we can keep track. We're at the end of chapter 1. So there we go.
That was one
hopefully-
chapter. Apparently 5 is what the person in chat said earlier.
Yeah, okay, so like that's not that bad.
Good stream. Good stream.
Yeah.
I see that there.
Yeah, that's important, you know, I gotta make sure.
By the way, I have the right side of the stream covered by the game, but because you put that on the left side, I was able to see it.
Oh, okay, well that's good, you know, it's important. I guess our sister's staying until the end of the stream, which to be fair, we're getting pretty close. So Rena is almost as... Oh, go ahead.
This is pretty much the end of the stream now, is it not?
I mean,
It's
yeah,
the end of-
we'll talk for a couple minutes, you know.
I thought
Yeah.
it was the end.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see, Rena is almost as prodigiously talented as Rika is, since in the anime, she's also like a super detective. In certain arcs, yes, in other arcs, no. My sister loves this gift, by the way, as you can tell from her.
Oh, it's her
podcast.
favorite, is it? Of course.
Yeah, well, it is Among Us Twerk Thursday, so, you know, I gotta at least show it to you at some point today, so here you go.
Clearly.
Yeah, but yeah, so, how's everybody feeling about Higurashi so far?
I mean, it's just Higurashi, but like in text format.
And has more context and detail.
Well, I guess that is true, but it's, actually, you watched Higurashi, Geek?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh,
Haven't
okay.
rewatched it in like a year.
Oh, well, you have good taste then.
I barely remember the anime.
It's a good one.
Higurashi, when they spend hours discussing mundane stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That's literally how I would describe this game, though. It's like, it's fucking, it just is them kind of joking around about stuff until the shit gets weird. You
Reminds me
know?
of Steins Gate in that regard.
Yeah, that's true as well. Basically, the anime is better because it gets to the point faster. Well, it also misses out on a lot of stuff, so like you don't get to know the characters as well as you get to know them here. Yeah, so when that shit starts happening, it'll be a little more impactful because like, well, we've been with these characters. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I
Which can
think
be-
the anime does it just as well, honestly. Though I haven't watched it in a while.
Well, we'll see. I gotta actually play it.
Maybe the tips in the game are good, but
I see.
here, let's have a quick look at those.
I mean, we could
I mean,
do
it
that.
can't be as bad as Danganronpa the animation. Can it? Can it? Damn it, I'm doing it now.
Oh my gosh, geek. Oh, okay. So this is like an actual thing.
Yeah, these are like side episodes, pretty much.
Okay.
I don't think they're really as long as the day, if you want to do them or not.
We might do it later. I like how when you go hover over this, her eyes close, whereas when you hover over this, their arms go up a little bit. But the
Oh,
other
yeah,
two
you're
stays-
right. That's
Well, she winks.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the music's ominous.
Yeah. Well, I think Mion winking fits pretty well with her at the beginning of the chapter. She's like, "Oh, maybe you should let it breathe, Keiichi." Just fucking starts twitching. Oh man, but yeah. So I don't know how the chat felt about that, but it was fun getting to read it with people instead of it just being me because I think it would not have been as fun doing it alone.
I mean,
That
yeah,
was-
but I'm still kind of in the camp that visual novels is just a bad idea for streams in general.
Unless you got people to read it with, baby.
True.
You know, and people liked the Katawa Shoujo streams, so clearly there was some kind of appeal to it.
That was funny.
Those were great, you know, especially getting to hear fucking Troy ruin his voice by doing Kenji. You know, Troy, you should do a Kenji impression.
You want me to do a Kenji impression now? Do you have something you want me to say to him?
You can have him say something about the white PP, since we're already referencing our old fucking streams anyways.
A true classic, but also Jispy does not even know that, and it's really fucking awkward.
No, you can say it. He'll catch on.
Dude, I really don't fucking know, man.
Come on, Troy, you can do it. I believe in you.
I don't believe in me. It's just
Also-
it's weird.
also
That
it's
whole
just-
section was weird, for
Also,
sure.
My sister said she watched the anime, which is technically true, but she didn't finish it, so I don't know, freaking. I don't know if that counts. Also, my sister, so you guys don't know this, but she fucking, like, when she was working, she would turn on me and your streams that we did, Troy, and she would just fucking listen to them in the background for some reason. I have no idea why. Yeah, but anyways, you gotta do it. Come on,
Wait,
Troy,
actually-
do it.
I think you did say that. I think you did mention that to me once.
I might've. But either way, come on, Troy, do the Kenji voice, please.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can do the Kenji. Is this even correct? Is this
It's-
Hunted Game Seller or Kenji? They're like
It's
the same, aren't they?
It's kind of, yeah, the same voice. I'm surprised you remember your
There's
fucking
a-
your classic character too.
There's a bit of a difference, if you ask me.
It's
Yeah.
really hard to tell. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
well,
sure this is Haunted Game Seller. I can't remember Kenji.
Yeah, I think Kenji had a slightly higher tone than that. Not by much, but like a little bit. You know, so it's like if your Haunted Game Seller voice was like this, then your Kenji voice was like this, and you had a real weird gravelly thing, and you always put a lot of emphasis in certain words for some reason.
Voices?
I hear somebody else. I noticed that you were in the fucking thing. I don't know if you know this, but we've been streaming.
Streaming or screaming?
Well, both.
A bit of
but
both.
Mainly streaming.
Okay.
But yeah, we still
So,
are.
I heard someone say to do voices.
Oh yeah. Although you're a little late because we were basically near the end of the stream.
Sony Sega, please get him, please. It's the best game in.
Oh my gosh.
That's a classic Vinny bit.
Oh.
Fucking-
Sono
yeah.
Suru, please.
But yeah, by the way, you guys
Wait.
might not know this, but this is Lou from the Discord. He's also he's been in here for a bit. Like I saw his name here, and I'm like, oh, he hasn't said anything, so I don't know when he joined.
Huh. Wait, so his Kenji voice was William Shatner. I mean, that's
Yeah.
one way to put it, Jispy.
Well, yeah, the main reason why I always remember it is because I've watched that fan fiction stream we did several times where Troy read out the third part, and so I always remember is like, ah, jeez, I was really hoping he could buy me a pizza. Like, it's just the way he fucking said it was so weirdly specific that whenever I think of buying a pizza, it comes to mind.
I remember from like several years ago seeing like there was like Pyrocynical and some other guy. They were doing the voices for a fan fiction about him. It was about Pyrocynical and some other guy. It was a gay yaoi fan fiction.
I did not know that.
Tell
That's-
more.
I don't remember anything more than that. Pyrocynical and some other guy did the voices for it.
Huh.
It isn't on Pyro's
who
channel. It's
else-
on someone else's
Who
channel.
else would do voices for a Pyrocynical fanfiction than Pyrocynical himself, huh?
It's not on his channel. It's on some other channel.
Oh,
I
I see.
Ah,
Well, I did not know that. I don't think I will listen to it though. I've heard enough.
You're not gonna find it.
Yeah, well, it's probably fair. You know,
I was gonna ask if you knew what it was.
Oh my
I have no.
gosh.
I just. Whenever you brought up fan fictions, it just sparked that memory in my brain.
Oh, well, the
I have
fanfic.
literally no. idea what it's called, where it's from, what year it is. I just know it's like from around 2018 or 2019.
Oh, I see. Well, the fan fictions we're referring to are the ones that I wrote that fucking I read out on stream earlier, and I've read them out a couple
Oh.
times on streams. They're fucking weird. So that.
If you think your stuff you made is weird, bro, well, actually no, you don't need to know.
I mean,
Well, okay.
did you listen to the fucking fan fictions as I read them out?
I mean, they
Well,
got
let me
like.
give you some perspective.
Okay.
I've had sleep paralysis since I was a newborn.
Okay.
Think about what that would do to my nightmares and what my imagination would do.
I mean, it's a different kind of weird than the kind I'm talking about. My fan fictions were weird in the sense that it was Sans Undertale being the president of the United States throwing fridges at orphans and shit. So it's fucking.
And
That's the level I'm talking about.
And Fruit of the Loom Underworld turning into fruitcake randomly.
Yeah, that's only in Troy's elevator specifically.
Oh, right.
The teleporter elevator that fucking somehow can transport between locations at a certain point too.
You know, as long as you have a fork.
Yeah, just don't have a spork, cause oh boy.
What happens if you have a spoon, by the way? We don't know that.
Fuck, that's a good question. I think it brings you directly to Knuckles' car repair and cookie shop. Like that's exactly where it goes.
That is so oddly specific.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, you know, he's gotta go somewhere, and you know, maybe you need to get your car repaired quick, so you just shove it in the bathroom real quick, and then you bring it along with you. Boom, bang, pow, you're done.
But how would you even do that if you're inside the bathroom? Was it the bathroom?
Yeah, it's the bathroom.
Very carefully. It takes a very delicate hand to get your car into the bathroom.
Yeah. You know, it's I don't know.
I mean, what's it called from Naked Gun could probably do it.
I mean, I guess so. But I don't know. I don't think most of the fan fiction stuff is really is sensical in any way. It's funny how many dumb callbacks there are in the third part to shit that like is a very minor one-off line that ends up being major plot points of the third one for no fucking reason.
Wait. Was this stuff he made a serious attempt, or is this like a shit post?
It was kind of both. So like the context for this was so on people's birthdays, like my friends' birthdays, I would give them like presents. I would make some weird shit. Usually, I've made like fake game cases and a fake amiibo for my friend Isaiah. And so for my friend Troy, he's the one in there, I thought it'd be funny to make him an erotic fan fiction because I thought that'd be really fucking weird. And so I wrote it up. I actually asked him to pick the character without actually telling him who he was picking. And because I fucking could not write an erotic scene to save my life since I barely even understood how it worked. Most of the fan fiction is substantiated by fucking like just shitpost bullshit at the beginning and stuff. But then it continued into two other parts, one of which was made when I was like a full-ass adult when we were streaming, like back when I was doing duo stuff streaming. I fucking finished the story since we were stuck in an underground cave or something for years, essentially, at the end of the fan fiction. So it's hard to... I can't even explain most of the context of it without like someone having read it because it's that fucking nonsensical.
Whenever I was a kid, I made a sand trap to try to trap mice in my backyard. I almost got one.
I mean, you mean like, what were you trying to do with the mouse after? Are you just trying to get rid of it, or like?
I was just trying to make a successful sand trap.
Oh, okay. Well, were you gonna let it out after you were done, or?
No, I'm not. I know I'm not from Australia. I'm from Tennessee. No, I just had a backyard and I had access to some sand and some dirt, and I tried to make a trap. I forgot even how I made it. I just know I made a trap. And
Just like something to do for fun, huh?
yeah.
Sick. Typing this to Jispy over here. Yeah, I don't know. Getting near the end of how about because we've actually
Sorry, have I been moody and ominous enough?
well like I don't really mind either way. I literally just we've been going for like 2.5 hours, and so I'm fucking getting hungry and shit. So I'm wanting to get
My,
you know. Cause
I've conjured up the no.
yeah, well it is what it is. You know, maybe next time if you end up joining us, you could fucking voice some of the characters in Higurashi. Although you'd have to run through the entire first chapter of it to do
Yeah,
that.
no.
Well,
I spent most of my time doing math
I
and
see.
making maps in Portal 2 and working in my garage and oh shoot. Never mind. So
well, you know,
when was it that you wrote this fan fiction?
Back in high school for the first two parts, it was I think around probably junior year, and then the third one was written like 4 or 5 years after the other two. So it
Oh.
had been a while.
way. I still have the original copy.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, I always thought about that later on. I'm like, that was probably a really fucking weird ass present to receive from one of your friends.
And then we read it the same day, though.
We did. You seemed to think it was funny at Barados. I guess it wasn't the worst birthday gift you could have gotten.
I mean, there are worse birthday presents or presents in general.
Yeah, I bet there would be.
I mean,
I mean, like-
you could just get a box.
I mean, it could be like Eric's potato that I gave him where he fucking lost it behind his desk and then he didn't get it back for like a year.
We came back for his birthday party the next year, and it was still there.
Yeah, that's gross, man. I don't know. I just think it's funny because everybody seems to have held on to those. Because I know Isaiah, he still has all of the fucking things. He sent me pictures of them lately, of like Smash Brothers Kerfuffle and fucking the amiibo I made him and shit, and Squidward's Goes Shopping, which was a rated M game apparently.
He lended it to me for a bit.
Yeah, he did. How was Squidward's Goes Shopping?
It was pretty cool.
That's fair. You know, the M rating definitely makes it a little stranger, but you know.
Yeah, it was unusual, but I mean, it's understandable considering what happens.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
lost. I'm lost. What are you talking about?
This
Squidward
is like
Goes Shopping, the classic
Squid-
DS game.
yes, the classic DS game
Squidward.
Squidward Goes Shopping.
Squidward's suicide on the DS? No way.
I mean, like it might be. It was rated M, so you know. But yeah, fucking, you're not gonna have any context to this because this is literally all in jokes, and I guess Geek should probably be happy he was not friends with me when we were like kids or in high school because he would have gotten fucking gifts like this.
But yeah, the original game that Squidward Goes Shopping was a Kirby game, the one where he becomes a ball and you have to like
Yeah,
make trails for it.
Kirby Canvas Curse. I just needed to give him something that was actually real alongside the joke gift, so I fucking just put that there.
Direct treat for me to detail just one last of my exploits.
Sorry, can you explain that again? I didn't.
Whenever I was 15, I made a PVC Nerf musket. You know those like
Oh.
PVC potato guns that people make?
Yeah.
I made a miniaturized one and made a wooden stock for it.
That's
And it
cool,
was
actually.
a musket that would fire Nerf darts.
That's fucking cool, actually. Shit, dude. Like,
Wow.
I always thought it was neat when kids would make stuff like that. I know back when I was in elementary school, this guy had made a crossbow out of a fucking pen. It was really fucking weird. And I know it sounds like, oh, it's out of a pen. Well, how much damage could it do? He shot one of the people I was sitting next to with it, and it went through his fucking skin.
Oh my.
Don't worry. Whenever a few years ago I replaced with my old pens, I replaced all the normal ass springs with heavy springs because I like pressure. Anyway,
Yeah.
so but no, more importantly, I did the same thing. Made a that wasn't exactly a crossbow, it was something similar out of a pen and like two other things. Whenever you know those little pieces of craft wood?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like
Yeah.
the balsa wood.
No, not balsa wood, where it's
Oh.
like little bits of pine, but it's like an eighth of an inch thick.
Oh, well, no, I didn't know that existed, but I guess I do now.
I shot something at it and it cracked, like
Oh,
in
that's
half.
great.
Wow.
Man, that sounds like something. All right, I don't think you should shoot it at people.
Oh, but here's something I've never managed to do myself. Oh wait, no, I've done it once. You know the thing where like you'll twist a plastic water bottle until like the cap flies off.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
I was on a basketball team, like just a week basketball team, and a kid had done it and he had put like some water in it, and whenever he shot the cap off, it it looked like it broke a light, but it didn't. It was very close to breaking a light, but it did definitely hit the like metal cage.
Bro. Jeez.
And he did that while he was sitting down, like on the bleachers. Like we were sitting out from playing basketball at a game, and he was doing that.
Jeez, man. Ugh, man. Well, by the way, I might want to start ending the stream now because firstly I'm hungry, but secondly my eyes are fucking feeling weird. So, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Is everybody fine with that?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody in the chat real quick, because this has actually been a stream. Goodbye, my little sister who's been watching this. Goodbye, Just Be Mos Dantes. And then there was another guy, the censored name guy. And goodbye to Random Geek and Troy Sideways.
Have I been on stream? What? No.
Yeah, the whole time.
Okay, I kind of figured. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I said at the beginning. Like, we're streaming, so that's why. Like, we literally just got to the end of a 2.5 hour stream. So like, I've been fucking.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah, it's all good. So, see you later, guys, and I hope you guys have a good night. And oh yeah, Jispy says, yeah, Lou, you've been on stream and you sound sort of depressed. That's what Jispy said. But yeah, anyways, see you guys later.